Guess what, YouTube? It's here! Finally, after waiting like 6 long weeks for it to be custom made and delivered, I have my new seat. My vagina couldn't handle the stock seat any longer. But in all serious, that fucking stock seat is shit. I mean, Yamaha had to take a few shortcuts to get this bike at its fantastic price point. Suspension being one, and the seat definitely being the other. I mean, the things I don't like about the stock seat is A, it's very thin foam. There's not really much padding. Now, granted, if you're just riding the bike short distances, it doesn't really matter too much. I like to take this thing across the state sometimes, and when you're riding on a bike for 6, 7, 8 hours at a time, it wears on you a little bit. And two, the stock seat had this nasty slope into the tank, which is pretty bad when you had to slow down. You'd kind of get pushed into the tank, and then you have to readjust yourself, and that's completely cured by the Corbin. So anyway, what that means is I'm going to do a short and hopefully informative review of my new Corbin seat. Stick around and enjoy! If you're watching this video, you're probably just like me in the position I was in, say, I don't know, about 2 months ago, and was trying to figure out an alternative seat option for the FZ-09. There's a few different options out there. There is the Corbin, which is obviously the topic for today. There's a Sergeant seat, there's Seat Concepts, there's Saddleman, and then, you could always go through your local upholstery if they offer doing motorcycle seats. I did a lot of browsing on forums and looking at a lot of reviews, and ultimately decided to go with the Corbin. Now, although this isn't really a comparison video, you're probably wondering why I chose the Corbin over the others, and that was just really, I mean, it was based off of what I read about each product. The Saddleman had mixed reviews, especially the sports seat. I forgot what the other one was called, the gel one. I just didn't like the look of it. It had some like weird gel bubble looking things, where the fucking ass is, and it looks stupid to me, so that was kind of the question. The Sergeant seat, from what I've heard, had some quality fitment issues, which may have been resolved, I'm not sure. But from some of the reviews I read of the Sergeant, people were saying it was a little harder than what they expected. A lot of people swore by Seat Concepts, especially like the do-it-yourself one for a fraction of the price of the Corbin. Knowing me, I'd probably fuck something up, so that was kind of out of the question. You could also get the Seat Concepts with the pan included, but a lot of people say that didn't really fix the slope into the tank, and it wasn't exactly comfortable, so I ultimately went with the Corbin. Alright guys, so first few impressions here. For one, Corbin did a great job getting this packed in the box. They actually used some custom foam material that was shaped to the seat, so they did a great job at making sure it got to me not damaged all the way from California. So that's number one. Number two, it's pretty darn heavy. This thing came about 16 pounds shipped. Now granted, that's with that packaging material, but that's mostly air, so this was the bulk of that 16 pounds. Number three, it's a little wider, especially back here in the tail, than what I thought it was going to be, compared to what the pictures I saw online. But it looks pretty nice. I like the carbon fiber look that's on there. It kind of gives like a tiny bit of sheen there. Same in the back.
which is a slightly different sort of vinyl material, and then they got their logo on, where is it here? Actually, I think it's on the other side. Let's flip this around here. Got the logo there, the black stitch. What accounts for all this weight is this base pan. Obviously, this is not my expertise by any means, so I have not a clue what that is made of. Some sort of plastic material, but it's hard and it's rigid, and those mean the same thing, and it's pretty heavy. So it's something that it looks like they had to mold themselves. I'll try and focus in here. You can tell that they had to pound out these holes in here to get this installed. So I like things perfect, especially if I'm paying, over $400 for it. This doesn't bother me that much, but some of you it might. Looks like they had some sort of extra material of some sort kind of overlap, and all they did is just fold it over and rivet it down. But also, speaking to the build quality here, they didn't use staples. These are all rivets. I assume this is probably going to last longer than what staples will, but this is on the underside of the seat, so I don't really care too much about it. So there's a few of these areas where it has this material, like over here too, and back here, but not a big deal. But just want to forewarn you guys, if this is something that's going to bother you, well, this is what you're going to get. I'm not sure what this is back here. Some sort of paper. I don't know. But either way, this is not what I bought the seat for. I bought it mainly for the comfort, so I can go on long rides. Flip this guy over here. And I mean, by the looks of it, it looks like it's going to be worth the investment.
Oh wow, it hasn't even been a tenth of a mile, and I already know I'm going to love this. So 3 things I can instantly tell you with this seat. Number 1 is it raises the seat height up just a little bit. I'm 5'8", I was on the balls of my feet with the stock seat, and now I'm kind of on the tiptoes of both my feet with the Corbin. Nothing too bad, it's manageable. Number 2 is what a lot of people say, and the forward slope into the tank is completely gone. I feel a lot more support up here by the tank. I feel like I'm sitting a little more upright, but usually when I'm slowing down or coming to a stop, I have to readjust myself back on the seat because I slide forward every time, but on this I don't have to at all. And then number 3, I can definitely feel the support along the back of the seat, which is nice. It kind of holds you in place a little bit. There you go, just below that stop sign. And one thing I'm kind of noticing here is moving around the seat isn't as easy because of the shape. I just can't get over how much of a change this really is. Like, I can't wait to actually take a road trip with this thing now. Yeah, coming up to a stop is a little different. I'm used to being able to put both my feet down and touch the ground right away, whereas now I kind of can't do that. You know, it really sucks being short. My dad is 6'5", my mom is 5'10", my brother's 6'4", and somehow I'm 5'8". Explain how the fuck that happens. God damn, it's like I'm sitting on a fucking lazy boy. A balls to the walls, triple cylinder, panty dropping, face melting, I'm gonna fuck you and fuck your sister, lazy boy. And from my understanding, there's a 1,000 mile break-in period on this seat, and I'm pretty comfy already, so it's only getting better. So after riding for about, I don't know, say 20 miles or so, I guess final thoughts being, well, let's start with comfort. I'll take a rain check on that one because, like I said, this thing does have some time to break in, so I don't want to give you I guess a review based on comfort just yet until it's fully broken in, but so far so good. As far as the style, I mean, I like this carbon fiber look. I like the 2 different vinyl patterns that they have going on here. not so much of the fan of this kind of stitching. You know, if they got rid of that, I wouldn't really care so much. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Other than what I showed you kind of on the other side of it, with some of the overlap, how they just kind of folded it over and riveted the whole thing down. But as far as style, I like it. So a lot of people said that this seat was fugly, but I don't know. I'd have to disagree. I like it. I think it fits the bike well. The carbon fiber blends in pretty well with the matte gray, so I'm happy there. And I guess finally, bang for the buck. Well, I'm a firm believer that, you know, you get what you pay for. This seat wasn't exactly cheap. I think shipped was about $430-ish, somewhere around that range. So it wasn't exactly light on the wallet, but I'm hoping it's worth it. Like I said, I'll let you know in 1,000 miles when it's all broken in. But so far, so good. Alright guys, well thanks for watching my super short review of my new Corbin Gunfighter seat for the FZ-09. I hope you found it somewhat informative. If you have any questions for me, feel free to drop a comment below. And like always, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate your support. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. Hopefully you do. But once again, thanks for watching, and we'll hopefully, this is bumpy as fuck. Hopefully, see you later.